And welcome back to Let's Try Ocarina of Time Part 18. We are about more than halfway through Jabba Jabba's digestive system, so the goal here is to try to get to the last two bosses if we can. I know I said I was only going to go for one, but I'm going to try to squeeze it all in one, and we'll see what we can do. So we sort of kind of left off like right here. And right now, this looks as good as any as our next door to go through. And how lucky did I get? Not very at all. Okay. There's at least one more door to go through before the mini boss. So, yeah. I think I'll just kind of leave all my derogatory comments on this princess for some other time. We've been there. We've been there. This could be our next. This kind of just sort of kind of looks like our next obstacle, but it's not. But I can tell that's where our next entrance is going to be. So we can make our way backwards to. Let's see if I'm right about this. Which should be right here. I've not been right about really anything, but yeah. So I'm kind of going in circles, but that's alright. We'll figure this out. Figure it out as we go. Again, I stress: do not try to take to any of my mistakes, but nonetheless, I have found where we need to go. I think. All right. Like in The Simpsons. Little Z target action here. And this one's a bit shy, so we have to kind of face the camera up towards him a bit. There we go. There we go, or not. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, snaky, snaky. Yeah, I should have said snaky. I mean catty. I mean kitty. So much you can do when you're narrating and try to play at the same time. It's a bit of a challenge. Let's see here. Can we? For some reason this game isn't letting me Z-target. I should be Z-targeting, but I'm not. There we go. I'm just like, wake up, sonny boy. Okay. Let's play chase with the guy. Come here, guy. Well, you know you want it. You know you want it so bad. That ought to hit the spot. Okay, I don't think we have any more treasures left to go. Thought not. Okay. All right. One more of those babies to go. Yeah, to come pretty darn obvious. Let's see. We've been down there. Ignoring all of those idiotic bosses. I think this is where we need to be, but then again, like everything in this dungeon, I'm never sure. Nope, wrong area. Again. Oh, might actually help if I had a guide. Nonetheless, though, I think that that's pretty much where I want to go. In the dark pinkish, bluish area. And we have the final one of these bastards. So we do it all over again, but it's a little bit tougher. This time we've got, as another LPer put it, henchman. Dr. Evil's evil henchman. And I'm going to randomly quote Star Wars while I'm doing this. A young Jedi by the name of Anakin Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire put to rest the rebellion. Something. I don't remember how it goes, but I don't know. I love Obi-Wan. Anyway, this last and final snake is in 2 parts, so if you're confused why the door hasn't opened, that's because this guy has 2 parts. So let's see if I can sneak him, if I can interview him for a minute, borrow a moment of his time. I don't care how rude you are, you're going down. You hear me? You're going down. I'm literally doing everything cross-armed. That little slimy sound was indeed a hit. Those of you that haven't been paying attention, that is, in fact, what a hit sounds like. And not to confuse it with music beats. Okay, so all of you 1 million or 30 subscribers that are listening probably are having a clue. Come down, little guy. Feel the power. And feel the power again. About fricking time. Alright, the rest of this level ought to go like clockwork. So, once that's done, and you've successfully managed to get all the gates open, you pretty much have no place else to go except straight through here. And now that the green moss is gone, you want to go down the vortex that it was covering. So, like so. Blubba blubba. Jubba 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 jubba. And as you can see, it's all gone. And we make our way down. And suddenly, it brings us up onto a ledge that we couldn't otherwise make before. We've been in this area 1,000 times. You'd think by now it'd be easy to do. Well, if those of you that use cheating, you can always levitate with it. But nonetheless, we just go into this room here, and we get a little bit of a cutscene here. And she acts like she's got a wet diaper or something, but the diaper's really green. She goes, "That's it! That's it! That's what I've been looking for! Throw me up there! Onto the platform!" Now, let's just look at this for a minute. Women can... And I know I've been with one for 2 years, and I know this is probably a horrible thing to say, but some women can be very, well, let's just be honest, boring and like a brick. But then when something comes along that's worth exciting, they'll do anything to get it. And in this case, I would imagine Link should just want to say, "No, go up on the dumb platform yourself." So he puts him down and assumes that she's going to do it all by herself. So just toss the Bambino up, and we get the Spiritual Stone. Or do we? Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I apologize for the pointer being in there. It's kind of like an automatic thing when I start the video. When I start the recording, I tend to not even realize the pointer's there. But anyway, it says Princess Ruto got the Spiritual Stone. But why Princess Ruto? So it says, now she says, "Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset, very upset when Lord Jabbo swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. Yeah? Well, why'd you lie to me about being in here since you were 5? People aren't afraid to, like, make up stories. But now that I have found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home right now. So you go ahead and try to pick her up, and then the room sort of converts into a boss room. So you fight this little sad-looking Octorok here. It looks like kind of like a grandfather Octorok. Basically, the basic nuts and bolts of this is you want to try to aim with the boomerang, because that's the obvious choice. You want to basically aim for his front, and then when he turns around, there's a couple ways you can nail him. You can. So this guy's really smart in this one. So you just toss the thing in there, he turns blue, sneak up to him and do some more hitting. And more and more. You want to basically nail that green thing that shoots out at him when you, like, when he turns around. Otherwise, I recommend Z-targeting and using the boomerang as much as possible. And there you go. Yeah, naturally it's gonna want to piss him off, but you know, that's Zelda for you. My girlfriend randomly told me she wanted to kind of go through this game with me, so I'm hoping that she'll be up for it. Any of you guys out there try to get your girlfriends to play through with this? I sure do. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot of explanation really for this particular thing there. I'm not going to really bother what Navi has to say, because I've fought this guy like a good couple of times. It's enough to kind of explain it on my own. So now he's going a little bit faster. The whole idea is to kind of surprise this guy every chance you get, really. So now he turns around, get ready to aim, and bam! I'd say a couple more shots how to do it. Come on, buddy. Try again. Gotta love the tracking system this thing has. He ought to be melting right about now. There we go. Back into the drink. So that pretty much concludes that battle. I am going to attempt to try to get to the boss before the video ends here, but we'll see what happens. So, from this point, Princess Ruto is no longer going to be with you. It's pretty much straight shot from here to the boss. There is like maybe one... I want to say like one small obstacle that's going to come up when we do this, but it's alright, you know. Right away, these little annoying little red things, if you had some trouble with them before, it's going to come naturally pretty easy now, because all you have to do is nail them with the boomerang, like so. They'll turn blue for maybe, I'd say you get maybe, oh, I don't know, 10, yeah, I'm going to levitate a little bit here. They'll pretty much once you get this, you get like maybe 10 seconds or so to hop from like one block to the next. So you want to be precise, but you also want to be quick about it. And there will be some falling off involved. I wish there could be another way around it, but nonetheless, the whole idea is to get on this platform over here. I'm just going to save time and just levitate myself over there. And then we land into this little mysterious slime bucket of a place, and then we have this random cutscene. It's an elevator that supposedly takes you down to the bottom here, and brings this little thing here. You will need unfortunately, some crates. So, if you're able to, navigate your way around here, you'll find some crates right on this on this area here, and all you gotta do is bring them right over to the other side and hit the switch, and that's all there is to it. And then that'll pretty much take you into the boss. I don't think there's anything more that has to be done, but you never know. Let's see. So we just dropped the crater here. Critter. Well, there is like one small little part. I don't know too much about this particular area, but from what I know about it, you want to basically climb up this little vine here, and if you can, try to avoid the spiders, unless if you want to get a Skeleta. And it pretty much brings you to this little platform here, and the only tricky part. Get out of here, you jellyfish! Give me some bread and peanut butter, why don't you? If they try to chase you, it's going to be essential that they're out of the way. Come on, one more. It's incredible that there's actually like, one of those like RPG type sounds for RPG type musics or whatever. So it's kind of cool. Alright, they're gone for now. Or is there more? Wait, is there more? Alright, well anyhow, the trick to getting that button there is that there's a little barrier that's sort of blocking there. You're not going to be able to do much about it except to be able to time the shot really well. My recommendation is just to save some hassle. Simply Z-target, take the boomerang right on the other side if you're far enough over, and just have it hit the thing. And let's not mess this up. There we go. That'll pretty much open up the other door that we need to get through, and we can pretty much make your way back down. And yeah, that's really it. Yeah, go ahead and just knock me down there. So we make our way. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, we're gonna make our way into this little cave door here, and the room just kind of fades out. So already it tells you we're at the boss. So I told you it wasn't gonna take very long. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna kind of watch the scene here. Enjoy. So this would be the octopus that Princess Ruta was referring to. The bioelectric animal in the barrel grenade. So right away I would recommend Z-targeting, because what you want to hit is basically on the top. Try to avoid like the stings that comes all over the place. So I'd recommend moving as much as you can. Indeed, it will serve better for a big battle later on. I will not say what. Never let off the Z-targeting for a minute, as I just did. So, but the first half of this boss, it's not that bad. You want to basically aim for the guy's body that's sitting on top of the spear here. So I recommend as much Z-targeting as you can. and that'll be the way to do it. Then after you've hit him enough times, he'll decide to chew out some regular jellyfish. But for all insanity purposes, just keep on it. At this point, you want to just aim for the lower body of the guy. So there's lots of ways we can. So the more you hit him, the faster these guys get. It's kind of like a merry-go-round, like carnival type boss. I'll tell you, there have been some carnival bosses. So let's get rid of some of these other guys here. Or not. So now they've stopped swirling around. When they do that, and they will, you have sort of a window to kind of nail some of the blueberry burgers. Okay, there we go. It's coming around a little bit. And we've paused like twice now. Sorry for the glitches, folks. This is Camtasia for you. Sometimes, if you're not careful, like I have been, it'll hit those other jellyfish creatures. But may I remind you, I'm not that great at it, but I just wanted to mainly take you through the basics of this. There's more to it that can come around. Alright, so let's see if we can get this guy there. It's all about that bottom stuff there. If you can, try to go in the middle there. They get knocked out sometimes, but it's all right. Whatever. This guy's almost done anyway. At least I think he is. And that ought to do it, I believe. No, maybe like one more. One more little snoot and you're gone. Now with one left, I'd say it's not going to be that hard. All right, now we got him down, or not. What else do we have to do with this guy? Okay. Oh, he decided to do some spinning tactics for a final blow, just for a little extra scare. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. We almost got him. I know, like I've said that about 20 times now. We really don't got him until... I don't know. Well, now he's in kind of shekels a bit. He's getting pissed, and because it shows, because he's getting all like sparky and stuff. This is like... There's lots of ways to kill it, but I decided to just opt out and do the easy fix or whatever. Is it just me, or did this battle take a lot longer? Taking a lot longer than it did this morning? I'm sure you guys have this trouble, like, massively. All right, let's see if maybe I can back up a little bit. Get over here. About time. I was having so much trouble with this, like, last night that I was, like, swearing so bad that I just didn't get this at all. But yeah, he turns into a little bit of a strawberry filling and then disappears. So, that's going to about do it from here. We'll hold off on the cutscene for now because it's been a pretty... this video has been pretty much over the limit, so I don't know how much of this is going to make YouTube or what, but next time we will be making our way back to... you guessed it, Princess Zelda to receive the next set of instructions. So, stay tuned. I'm having fun, aren't you?